Good morning, my friends. How are you this morning? Nana is here with her story time, and it's with Hiccup, a little pig. Have you ever seen a little pig, a little baby pig, or baby pigs with mama pigs? Well, this little pig is named Hiccup, and he has a problem. Have you ever had the hiccups? Sometimes we get the hiccups and we try to get rid of the hiccups and we try everything and we can't get rid of the hiccups. Well, we're going to find out how Hiccup gets rid of his hiccups. So let's see where we start with. And he has a name, Peter. Can you see that Peter down here? There he is, a little piglet. And here is Mommy Piglet and some more piglets down here. Well, Peter the piglet was sad. He wasn't very happy. Everyone seemed to have forgotten it was his birthday today. No cards, no presents, just Hiccup. The hiccups. Oh no, he's got the hiccups. Hi, Jake. And maybe Lainey is joining us. And maybe Marie or Adrian or who might be joining us. Thanks for listening to our story about Peter the piglet and his hiccups. Do you see Peter there? Well, when Mommy Pig and Daddy Pig were very busy, when Peter the piglet asked if he could help, all that came out was, Hiccup, Hiccup. Oink, you go off and play, Daddy Pig and Peter the piglet. And Peter the piglet went off. There he is. There's Daddy Piglet and Peter Piglet. Oh, and who was he going to meet? But Peter the piglet was too sad to play. He didn't want to play. He was sad. It was his birthday and no one was paying him any attention. Hiccup. So he went to visit Cow instead. There's Cow. He's going to go visit. When Cow heard Peter the piglet's hiccups, she said, "Goodness, moo." Is that what cows say? Is moo? Cow told Peter the piglet that the only cure for hiccups was to drink a glass of her milk. Do you like milk? Do you like to drink milk? While standing on your head. So Cow says, drink her milk and stand on your head to do so. But it didn't help. Look at that. Piglet is drinking his milk upside down. Poor Piglet. Now he had the hiccups, no happy birthday, and milk all over himself. Hiccup. Thank you for trying to help, Cow, he said. Oh, he's still not very happy. He's still sad. So over at the hen house, the naughty, pecky, gossipy hens laughed, bawk, 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 when they heard Peter the piglet's hiccup, hiccup. Everyone knows what you cock-a-doodle-doo, do to cure the hiccups, said Rooster with a gleam in his eye. You must juggle some eggs. Have you ever juggled eggs? Have you ever juggled a ball? I don't think I could. I think I'd be dropping the eggs. But there's Rooster, and he's telling poor Piglet to juggle some eggs. That will get rid of his hiccups. So Peter the piglet wasn't so sure, but he didn't want to be rude, so he started to juggle the eggs. Splat, splat, splat. Hiccup. Peter the piglet now had hiccups. No happy birthday. Milk all down his face. An egg on his head. And look at those silly chickens. They're laughing at poor Peter the piglet. With all that eggs on his head. He's got 1, 2, 3 eggs on his head. Peter the Piglet didn't feel like saying anything to those mean old hens, but he remembered his manners. "Thank you for trying to help me," he said. Peter the Piglet sat down, feeling very sad and alone. And Mommy Pig and Daddy Piggy cried, "I feel like a pancake." He looked all around, but he couldn't see Mommy Pig or Daddy Pig anywhere. Look at poor Piglet. He's got egg and milk on him. And who's hiding in the bushes? And what do you see there? What are they hiding? Horse whinnied to Peter the Piglet from the field. Peter the Piglet trotted over. "Hiccup, Hiccup." "Don't worry," said Horse. "The best cure for hiccups is a good jiggity jog. Climb up onto my back and let's see what happens." Peter the Piglet sat on Horse's back, and they giggled or jigged and they jogged and bumped and bounced all around the field. It was wonderful fun until Horse saw a mole poke his head up and stopped in surprise. Poor Peter the Piglet was catapulted, that means thrown up in the air. "Whee! Hiccup!" "Thank you for trying to help, Horse," Peter the Piglet said. "But now I have hiccups, no birthday, milk all down my face, egg on my head, and straw stuck everywhere." Oh, poor Piglet. When you see him in the hay, he got thrown from the horse's back into the hay, and now he has hay or straw all stuck to him. Duck quacked at Peter the Piglet from the pond, where she was teaching her ducklings to swim. "Oh, Peter," she said, "I heard your hiccups from over here. You frightened my ducklings." "Quack! Sorry, Duck," "Hiccup," said Peter the Piglet. "Don't you know that the surest cure for hiccups is a splash of cold water?" Duck said. With that, Duck and all of her ducklings started splashing and splashing poor Peter the Piglet. Now he's got water all over him. This poor little piglet, he's been through everything. When they had stopped splashing, Peter the Piglet stood and he waited. Duck and her ducklings waited. "Oh," Peter the Piglet said, "at last," with a smile, "I'm clean again. Thank you, Duck. Thank you, ducklings. My hiccups have..." "Hiccup, hiccup." Oh, still not gone away. Peter the Piglet was clean, but he still had no happy birthday, and he still had the hiccups. And then Peter the Piglet saw Mommy Pig and Daddy Pig waving to him from the barn, so he headed over there as fast as he could. You see the mommy and the daddy? They're at the barnyard. There's the ducklings with Pig, and he's all nice and clean. He doesn't have milk on him. He doesn't have egg on him, but he still has the hiccups. "Happy birthday, Peter!" Mommy and Daddy Pig said, and all of Peter the Piglet's friends were in the barn with the biggest birthday party he had ever seen. And Peter the Piglet found out what the nicest possible cure for a hiccups is surprise. Does that mean he doesn't have the hiccups no more? Have you ever had the hiccups? Well, now you know that when you have the hiccups, someone needs to surprise you, and then the hiccups will go away. Drinking milk upside down doesn't help. Juggling eggs doesn't help. Riding on the back of the horse didn't help. And washing your face or splashing cold water didn't help. But a surprise did. And Piglet was happy because everyone remembered his birthday. So there's my story, Hiccups, with Peter Piglet. Have a great day and thanks for joining. Talk to you soon. Mwah.